How's it going? My name is James, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what's widely regarded as one of the best, if not the best, VPN services available anywhere, and that, my friends, is ExpressVPN. For those who know, this app requires little introduction, but for the rest, ExpressVPN is one of those VPNs that just seems to hit all the marks, consistently placing in the top 3 of any VPN aggregator or review, and it's usually one of the first things you see pop up when you Google VPNs in general. And that begs the question, what is all the hype about? Is the VPN really as good as every review, every article piece claims it to be? I'm totally aware that this is indeed another review, but like the rest, we're gonna myth bust this legendary VPN and find out for ourselves what the hype is. So as usual, I hope you find this video useful. So to start things off, we need to talk about price point. In a lot of premium and paid VPN reviews, high-rated VPNs like Express and NordVPN often become a reference point for less popular VPNs to follow. So with that in mind, we need to look at how these VPN price points set the playing field as far as VPN pricing in general goes. Express is pretty simple as far as plans go, and you could choose from a monthly, 6-month, or annual plan. Each plan gives you access to all Express features, only difference there being the amount of time you're paying for the service. The monthly plan starts at $12.95. The 6-month bills you for $59.95, and the yearly plan will pretty much cost $100. Comparing this to its closest competitors, Nord and IPVanish, Nord will run you $84 for its annual plan and IPVanish $78 annually. So between these three, you're paying between $16 to $22 more for ExpressVPN on the annual front. I should also note that like most good VPNs out there, they do give you a no-fuss 30-day money-back guarantee, which is really quite nice. With that said though, what warrants this higher price point? So if we move along to support and features, we start to see exactly why Express charges what they charge for their premium features. For one, Express has an extensive list of platforms that they're compatible with. For regular consumers like myself, I think it's more difficult to find a platform that doesn't support ExpressVPN. Everything from widely used platforms like Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android to popular Linux distributions, VPNs for the Nook and Kindle Fire, and to top it off, support for the Nintendo Switch. If you hop on their app page, there's almost certainly going to be a platform for everyone and anyone. Next up is their staggering 3,000 plus VPN servers in 160 VPN server locations in 94 countries. The sheer breadth of their server availability minimizes overcrowding potential and ensures you'll have the fastest connection and security whilst connecting to one of their many servers anywhere in the world. In addition, Express boasts unlimited bandwidth, best in-class encryption, zero-knowledge DNS, and has the advantage of being based in the British Virgin Islands. The last bit there is important due to the fact that the BVI has excellent privacy legislation and zero data retention laws. As a result, ExpressVPN customers and their data are protected by BVI's privacy laws. So with that said, let's briefly segue into privacy and security. As previously mentioned, ExpressVPN's highly acclaimed privacy begins with its base in the British Virgin Islands and its excellent privacy laws. Because of that, you can rest assured that your customer information and privacy fall under BVI jurisdiction, where data retention laws are pretty much non-existent. In addition, Express has gone as far as to bring one of the big 4 auditing firms, PwC, to perform an independent audit on their privacy claims. And this is just another step that Express has taken towards transparency with the public and their customers with regard to user privacy. As far as security goes, to no surprise, ExpressVPN aced every single basic IP, DNS, and WebRTC leak test we could throw at it. As per usual, the VPN was ran on websites such as IP leak and DNS leak tests. So now we move on to speed. Personally, this topic was the one I was really itching to debunk and test out simply due to the amount of hype that had been generated by everything I'd ever heard about Express's legendary connection speed. And boy, do I gotta say, it delivered. Again though, going in, I had heard that Express has one of the fastest VPN connections anywhere in the world, and that coupled with their 3,000 plus servers probably had to account for something, but honestly, hearing about the speed being fast is a much different story than seeing the raw test results. Especially when you've been reviewing VPN speed tests for the past few weeks and you become quite familiar with how fast certain paid or free VPNs run, Express is hands down the fastest VPN we've tested on the channel thus far, outpacing our previous speed champ, VyprVPN, in most respects, safer ping in certain areas. And also, as a disclaimer, it's something I reiterate throughout our videos, but speed on VPNs can be very subjective at times. These speed tests are here to provide a small sample of what type of speeds you could potentially experience, but they don't guarantee exact speeds. So, as always, we compare speeds using Ookla's speed tests, the app version for Windows in specific. For this test, I actually chose to use many of the same locations as I did for the VyprVPN review, as it was the fastest rating VPN before this review. So, in the US, I tested San Francisco, Seattle, Chicago, and New York, and worldwide, we have Brazil, Germany, Japan, and Sri Lanka. My benchmark average for this test was 12 ping, 70.82 down speed, and 13.27 up speed. So San Francisco was the first server I tested out, and it really set the tone for the speed tests with an average of 22.2 ping, 59.56 download speed, and a whopping 14.93 upload speed. You heard that right, higher than my benchmark. I A/B'd San Francisco and my connection, tested them multiple times, and every time, Express on San Francisco server outpaced my benchmark on average. One test even reaching nearly 20 megabytes of upload speed. With that said, after more testing, the United States' average all over for the country was 59 ping, 48.28 down, and 9.43 upload speed, roughly equating to a 391% ping decrease, a 31.83% download decrease, and a 28.94% upload decrease. When compared to the results from our Vypr review, Express blew it out of the water in all respects. For worldwide speeds, I tried to test the same or similar locations to our VyprVPN review using Germany, Japan, and Brazil, with the exception of ExpressVPN not having a server located in the Maldives, hence why we chose Sri Lanka as the server of choice. The worldwide average in our testing came out to 293 ping, 53.76 download speed, and 6.9 upload. Compared to our bench, that is a 2,341% ping decrease, but only a 24.50% download decrease and a 48% up decrease. Again, it's only a small sample of worldwide countries, but to have speeds that reach those heights out of the States is pretty impressive indeed. So last but certainly not least, we're going to be taking a look at ExpressVPN's application and settings. If you've watched any of the other VPN reviews on the channel, well, you'll probably know I'm a fan of the more elegant and minimalist UIs when it comes to VPNs, and Express does not disappoint. It's definitely up there as one of the most user-friendly and intuitive VPNs to use. The home screen features a power button and a drop-down menu for the servers. And that's pretty much it. As far as settings go, ExpressVPN doesn't have too many fancy extra features, but it has all the necessary ones. One important feature is called network lock, which is just another way of saying kill switch. It pretty much stops all internet traffic in the event that ExpressVPN disconnects, with the option of allowing access to local devices. The protocol tab lets you choose your desired protocol, obviously, everything from UDP OpenVPN to PPTP and every strength in between. One interesting little feature that is in no way groundbreaking, but very convenient, is the ability to actually input shortcuts of your most used apps or websites right onto Express's home screen. One thing I did want to comment on, and mind you, I'm pretty much just nitpicking at this point, is I wasn't a huge fan of how Express's settings menu opens up in an entirely new window. Same goes for the servers window. I would have much rather preferred a self-contained settings menu, kind of like VyprVPN does. That way everything is neatly in one place and you don't have a lot of extra windows flying around. With that being said though, that doesn't take away from the fact that ExpressVPN is honestly one of the most easy and minimalistically designed VPN apps out there. So to wrap things up, does ExpressVPN live up to the hype? Is its price justified? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a solid and resounding yes. After putting the VPN through its paces, I could safely say that it definitely warrants the acclaim it gets. Basically what you have is a VPN that does all the important things that you'd want out of a VPN, and it just does them really well. Impressive connection speeds stateside and worldwide, an abundance of servers, an intuitive and neatly designed user interface, all on top of a foundation laid upon British Virgin Islands' excellent privacy laws. This thing's a home run. Yes, it may be a little more expensive annually than its nearest competitors like Nord, IPVanish, and the like, but I think it's money well spent towards a solid VPN. So with that said, I hope you found this review useful. If you enjoyed it, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could drop the video a thumbs up. Let us know in the comment section down below what other VPNs you'd like us to take a closer look at next, and if you haven't already done so, make sure to subscribe. Again, I'm James, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!